What is up, guys? It is your boy Royal Mech, and today we're doing a little more of a surprise pop-up stream today, being with the being with our continuation of Trails of Cold Steel, but on top of that, we are also moving forward, and we're going to tune tonight as a vertical compared to our normal side stream. So that's currently what is going on. Sorry if you guys saw a lot of the descriptions and everything switching. I had pre-scheduled it in YouTube, but that did not transfer over when the stream went live. How are you doing, Furry Paws? And so that's what we got going on here. Sorry about the confusion when you guys saw things switching around. And so that's what was happening and getting fixed up. So I do apologize for that. With that being said, once again, there's going to be another stream, and we're going back into Trails of Cold Steel. For those of you who were with us yesterday, we finished our first dungeon as a class, and we just got the announcement of our first practical coming. And if you guys are wondering what I'm doing, while I was getting stuff ready, there is some news. We are sponsored by W Energy Drinks. It reflects me, but let's do this. 1 second. Let's take off the mirror for you guys. W Energy Drink. They are one of the sponsors of our channel. This is their Igor Strike fruit punch, blue fruit punch. Really like it. That's actually what I'm mixing up here. And so, the countdown was for before I started. So the world is not ending. I promise you that. Maybe not. Depends on how well our class can get their stuff together. But as you can see, I'm shaking up my energy drink. It literally takes 1 scoop of powder in a 16-ounce water. That can just be in a little water bottle like this, or it can be inside of like a mixer. So yeah, but yeah, that was the countdown as well. That was just for the countdown for me. If you guys are interested in looking into Dubby, if you're interested in looking into Dubby, the link will be in the description with my coupon code if you want to look into that at all. Outside of those announcements, that is about it. And let's go ahead and continue on with our wonderful adventure. So let's go ahead and get us started. Let's get us started back up again. So let's see. I do need to do what she asked me to do. So let's go ahead and get out of class. Down the stairs. All right. And for those of you guys who are with us, wonderful to be liked, Furry Paws. Let's see. Wonderful to be liked. So for those of you who were with us yesterday, you guys are sort of controlling. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much, Furry Paws. Greatly appreciated. So for you guys who are just joining us, and for the ones who you were with us yesterday, you guys are going to actually be able to. You guys are going to be deciding my love interest for the game. So far, one of our lovely viewers, Landon, he's already sort of self-picked who we are pairing up with. Oh, thank you, Furry Paws, for the subscription as well. Greatly appreciate it. But Landon has already chosen who we're going to be getting paired up in for our relationship. But it is not a what, it is the majority rule. So if you guys feel a different character should get our love and attention, you guys will definitely be able to make that change. So that is currently like one of the guidelines. You guys are more or less getting to pick who you guys are picking, like that major decision of who's going to be our lovely girlfriend during our high school years. But with that being said, let me see if I can show who we have. We can. Oh wait, yes we can. So far, let me see main chapter 1. Nope, nobody's available to show. All right, can't do that for you guys, so you guys can get an idea of who we have as options yet. For you guys newly joining the stream, but for those who were here yesterday, you know who we got so far. But let's go ahead and get what I gotta get done, what we gotta do for our mission done. To catch you guys up, once again, we just finished our first dungeon in the old school house, and so our classroom has been made. What's going on here is we are currently going to the student union building. This game is called Trails of Cold Steel. It is a game by Falcom. It is a RPG. So more turn-based.
How's it going?
So yeah, I'm really into turn-based RPGs primarily, especially good story-driven ones. So this is actually one of my favorite RPGs to play. So I pretty much know where to go, and I pretty much know who the canon relationship is, but you guys are getting to choose. So if you guys vote for it the way you want, we'll get one character over another. Plus, I think this one feels kind of ironic because a lot of you guys, I know a lot of people are getting out of school within this week and next week. So the irony of us playing a game about high school is actually a high school military academy is actually kind of fun. But let's see.
Of course it will. Your class is going to be more intense than still. But you just hang in there, okay?
So, let's see. Talking about school, I know I asked a few of you guys this, but for those who are new joining in with us, what is your guys' favorite what is or was your favorite subject in school? I was a math nerd. That was my favorite. Nice.
a 50 mirror coin I can borrow?
All right. Let's get it started. Hey, baby. I see you in the. I can see you in my chat. How are you? Hey, Tay, my lily baby. Oh, art. Wonderful. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Glad to hear it. What did you like so much about art? About your art classes?
I think so. Sure, I think anyway. Cheers.
That is awesome to hear, baby. Awesome to hear. Let me go ahead and make you a moderator. All right, get you a moderator, but it also shows. Huh. It's interesting. You don't show up in my overall stream. But glad to know you're vibing, baby. Furry pause. What did you like? What about art made it your favorite subject?
All right. Watch closely.
See if you guys can catch the trick.
Now. Which hand is the coin in? Left. It's in your...
Awesome. Wonderful. It's fun. We did a lot of art. Wonderful. Glad you enjoyed that activity of art, because not a lot of people enjoy art. They can look at it or do it, but a lot of them don't have fun. Glad you found a passion. All right, guys. Which hand has the coin? Left or right? No, Sharente Carr is actually my wife. Not my daughter. She's actually my wife. She is my lovely wife. We've been together now. We've been together now almost 7 years, been married for 6. It'll be 6 years on December 7th. All right. Sharite says left. Furry pause. What hand you say the coin is in, left or right? So we'll go left. All right, for pause. Everybody said, you guys all said left. Who caught, but as you can see, he did not have the coin in either hand. Who caught the trick? Yeah, neither hand had the coin, Furry. Did any of you guys catch what he did? Oh, there's no need to cry. Did any of you guys, but honestly, did any of you guys catch the trick? There was a trick to it. The coin never entered his hand. If you saw when he threw it up, here's what we'll do. We're gonna do something fun.
Oh, and see you around.
Because this did not. So here's what we'll do.
Wait.
Once this cutscene ends, I'll restart from our last save point.
Haven't met many of the second years yet. Oh well. Though if it rips.
I'm speeding through it. I'll let the context go again on the rebound. But what we're gonna do is I'm gonna reload it and re-go through that and watch. You do get shown the trick. So let's go back out. Speed this up with turbo mode. Because it wants to tell us more about the school again. I do not have a Tamagotchi. I used to have a virtual pet, a Digimon virtual pet. I do not know where that went though. All right, we speed blitz this. Let's go back to do it again.
This should be the student union building. I know the cafeteria there. How's it go?
Now, watch this.
Your company can pay.
We're going to speed through this a little bit so we can get back to him tossing the coin. All right, watch. Notice pay close attention how they stage it. Watch. If you caught it, he never grabs the coin. If you notice, it falls directly into the bag. And so he never has the coin.
Which hand is the coin insecure?
And then we'll go with the right hand this time. Nothing there.
You said this was a catch up quick, huh?
Which means it was a neither hand.
Keep up the good work.
And so the trick was he threw it in the air, and because you were expecting him to catch it with one of his hands, at the point of crossing, he never caught it. Neither hand caught the coin. And so instead, it dropped.
You're gonna need to be pretty tough to get through a year with Sarah as your instructor.
That's awesome. Tamagotchis are actually incredibly fun to have. They definitely allow you to learn how to take care of a pet properly. I can tell you that.
Oh, and the student council room is on the second floor, furthest room back. See you around. Have a good weekend. Wait, my 50.
That's awesome to hear, Furry. I remember being 14. I miss it sometimes. especially when it comes to not having responsibilities and bills. Those were some good times. Good times.
Andy seemed to know I was heading to the student council room too. Somehow. Nice cut. I haven't met many of the second years yet. They're all like that. Oh well. At least now I know where I'm going. Though if it really is open late, I guess there's no real rush. I might as well see what else people are up to in here.
Yep. But let's go ahead and let me get back in. Let's get to the school. But here's Machias. Okay, he has no love for coming to the library today. And why is that? His nemesis. I would say I also miss being 9 years old, but that's because of kids eating free. I don't think anyone can be mad about eating free, and that is like that's one of the big things I miss about being 9 is because of kids eating free. Kids eating free was the best thing ever. I miss it a lot. But as an adult, I can eat wherever I want to eat. But less of the discount, which a lot of us still miss. All right, I need to read the Imperial Railway history. All right, let's go for a little in-world history lesson. The Imperial Railways, a history. The Orbital Revolution of 50 years ago had a profound effect on Erebonia, much as it did on other nations on the continent. Much is made of its impact on weaponry, but I believe its influence on transport was equally noteworthy. Specifically, the Orbital Revolution allowed the creation of railways for the first time. Before the Orbital Revolution, there was only 3 methods of transport available to Imperial citizens: horse, boat, and walking. Considering the sheer size of Erebonia, the situation was far more ideal. Traveling from the Imperial capital to Heimdall to Berehard, the capital of the Cruisin province, for example, took 10 days on foot and 4 days by horse. Such long journeys would be impossible to imagine for the Erebonian citizen today. Changing all that, however, was the Orbital Revolution's transformation of manufacturing, making the creation of mechanical engines possible for the first time. This marked a key turning point in the history of transportation, and Erebonia's first use of these engines was the invention of the train. The Septian calendar, 1158. The first orbitally powered vehicle to run on rail tracks was developed through the combined efforts of Professor G. Schmidt, a leading disciple of Professor Epstein, and the Rheinford factory, known at the time as a weapons manufacturer. In 1160, the freight line between Rohr City and Sanction's iron mine was completed. In 1165, the first passenger railway connecting Heimdall and Rohr began operating. As a result of these developments, the concept of the Orbital Railway became widely known throughout the nation, and by 1175, a wide-reaching railway network had been created, with Heimdall as its center. The rail's nexus effectively connected the imperial capital, all the major provincial capitals. This was followed soon after by the establishment of railways in other nations on the continent, eventually leading to the creation of the Transcontinental Railroad 20 years ago, which has made transporting people, goods, and information all over the continent significantly easier. This is no doubt the orbally powered airships invented in the liberal kingdom and the family automobiles developed in the Calvert Republic are also wonderful inventions. However, a half a century after the Orbital Revolution, it is an incontestable fact that railways are most important method of transport. Ironically, that reflects how things were on our end. Once we got steam engines and our revolution started using more charcoal, more coals for movement. We slowly stopped using horses. People stopped really walking. Same impact. That is amazing, Furry Paws. That is one of the best times to be alive when you find out a girl you liked had a crush on you and returned the feelings. It was always a good point with that. That is not something anybody can regret. It is an amazing time to be alive when you find out someone you care about had a crush on you. Let's get in. Dude. All right. Okay, we got some stores. But they look like they're all closed because it's still early in the school year. Let's go upstairs. Go this way. Knock, knock. There's definitely someone inside. I can sense it. Hope I'm not interrupting. All right. How are we approaching this, guys? Are we going to knock on the door or are we stepping away? Oh, sorry about that, Furry. Did not know. My apologies. The answer still stands, Kim, and is reflective the other way as well. It's always good to find out a person in general, boy or girl, that likes you. It's wonderful to know. Life feels so much better. All right, let's knock. Let's see. Who will it be?
That girl.
It's been about 2 weeks, hasn't it? Welcome to the council room, Schwarzer.
Green Schwarzer.
Right?
Yes. So, you're a member of the student council then? I wonder if she got moved up a few years. She looks even younger than me.
Is something wrong?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just wondering. Are you on a second year student?
I am, but there's no need for formalities. There's no junior or senior in my book.
Toa Herschel.
My name's Toa Herschel. I'm the student council president.
President?
Does that surprise you? You all have plenty of opportunities to interact with the other first years during their time here. So if there's anything you need help with, you just come and let me know, okay? I'll do everything in my power to make it better.
Thank you. That's very kind. She's seriously the student council president? That's hard to believe. So, the reason I've come here is because you're holding on to something for Class 7.
right, we got our student notebook.
Oh, our student notebooks. I completely forgot about these.
I'm really sorry it's taken so long. Class 7's curriculum is pretty different from any of the other classes, and you're even using a different kind of battle ordnance, so yours had to be compiled separately.
Meaning these notebooks have information in them about...
The Arcus, yes. All the student notebooks double as inspection manuals for their accompanying battle ordnance. And the other first years are all using the same type as last year, so we could just reuse last year's company. But the Arcus type you're using works quite differently, so we have to write a whole new set of directions from scratch.
Okay, that makes sense. But wait, who's we?
Pretty much just me. Instructor Sarah asked me to put it on her behalf,
Let's see.
which means it's my fault this has taken so long. I'm really sorry.
Oh, no. If anything, it sounds like we owe you a huge debt of gratitude for putting so much time and effort into it. Is that really part of the student council's job, though? It seems more like something our instructor should be handling herself.
Technically, you're right, but she's always so busy. And I help out the other instructors a lot too, so I don't mind lending her a hand from time to time.
What a nice
Alrighty.
person. Maybe a little too nice for her own good. So you just need me to give these to the other students.
But
in class,
I'll ask,
right?
let's see. What else we got? We just got our student council.
Yes, please.
So who is... Oh, well, thank you. Thanks a lot for joining my stream, Furry. Being that you have an hour before school, thank you a lot. Hope you have fun. You must be about let's see. If you got school in about an hour, that would put you probably about a day ahead, or you must do like night school or something. Because on where I'm at, it's only about 3:30. So if you got school in about an hour, do you go to like a cram school or something?
I really appreciate what you all have been doing too.
What do you mean?
I heard all about it from Instructor Sarah. She said you've agreed to help out the student council with our work, right? It's such a nice gesture. You're really getting Class 7 off to a great start here at the Academy.
I'm sorry. I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Let's see.
Didn't you tell her that you wanted to help ease our workload? Something about wanting to better yourself? To prove you were worthy of being a part of this prestigious new class? She said you were all really eager to help out, so I should try to delegate some of my duties to you.
Thank you, my dear. I leave everything in your capable hands.
Mwah.
Yay to half days. Love them.
I'm sorry. Oh, how embarrassing.
There's no way I can do it now. No. Instructor Sarah's absolutely right. Your plate is as full as I've seen, so if I can help you in any way, please let me.
Phew. I thought there had been a terrible misunderstanding there for a moment.
Well, nothing's wrong with school. School is for everybody. Have a good one, Fairy Paws. Thank you for joining. Thanks for joining. Have a good one. Enjoy school. Alrighty.
But don't worry, I won't give you anything too difficult.
Let's see.
It'll mostly just be fulfilling requests for the Academy and Tristan.
Requests?
Yep. Sometimes people send in feedback and list things they'd like us to do for them. And we try to help out. However, I'll pick some up for you to do by the end of the day. And drop the list in your mailbox at your door tomorrow morning. Will that be okay with you?
Sure thing. Thanks.
Bye, Furry. Have a good one.
Let's go, lady.
Bye-bye.
What a day. Can't believe she wound up treating me to dinner in the cafeteria. And she's still got more student council work to do yet. How is she so busy?
Oh, no.
Hello? This is Reed Schwarzer speaking.
Good job, my favorite little wonderkid. I hear you had a nice little dinner date with the student council president.
If this is how you treat your favorite little wonderkind, I dread to think how you treat people you don't like. Would you care to explain why you've been signing me up for things behind my back?
Joe! What is up, my bro? Yeah, updated the headset. It comes with cat ears, but I am not running the cat ears. No, thank you.
I'll skip the details for now, but it's got something to do with the other part of your curriculum that I'll be working next week.
How was Oh, that's right. You do work today. You're bowling? Interesting. On 4.
I thought it'd be a good chance for one of you to do a little rehearsal before the main event.
Did your job let you get off early today?
And since the student council truly is busy, I figured, why not kill two birds with one stone?
I have a feeling half the reason they're as busy as they are is because of certain instructors. But alright, I'm happy to play along. Basically, you just have a free day tomorrow helping the student council, right?
Oh, that's entirely up to you. If there's a club you're interested in joining, far be it from me to force you away from it.
Interesting.
Well, to be honest, I still haven't found one that really clicks with me, so that won't be a problem.
Oh, Joe. Where is it? Yeah, it's not the right one. Since you are watching, where are they? Where are they? It was here. The rest of my the rest of my playset of my color trigger Yugis came in. So I have my full playset of these. I'm still waiting on the rest of my 0 drops and my 0 drop Judge Yugis and my 3-1 drop Judge Yugis to come in the mail. And at least you get to take a break. At least you get you work in a way that allows you to take multiple breaks. That never hurts. Never hurts at all.
There is one question I'd like to ask, though. Why me, exactly?
No, I told you I was waiting on them in the mail. They came in the mail last night. The rest of them came in the mail last night for the color trigger Yuji. Sorry, not last night. I talked to you about it Thursday that I was waiting on them and a couple other cards to come in the mail. But some of them have yet to. As it stands right now, I am just waiting on the last few to finally come in the mail. And then I shall have them all. For the first round. For the first round of All Darks. But, yeah. So that's what's going on. What was I going to say? For ooh. Well, I can understand for about it somewhat, because not everybody makes it fun. Yeah, but I understand, Joe. Well, yeah, I can completely understand that. I can completely understand that, because it's that weird ground, right? So I will say this. I know that weird ground where it's like, it's annoying because of the format, but because of how the format is as well, it's a lot harder to want to even get involved in competitive, because the competitive format is so minimal and it's not diverse enough to validate playing it. But on the other end, it's like the deck you want to play does not stand up well to the format, but it's also the deck you have the most fun with. And so I completely understand that. I feel that way a lot. I feel that way a lot with Chrono Jet. but I also played the game for so long. I enjoy the game. Yes, the certain decks get on my nerves, like better than anybody, but it's that weird middle line of yes, the format's bad, but did you enjoy playing the deck you wanted to play? And if once you can get to that point, I would, if you can get to that point, the game would feel better. Because it's understanding that, because a lot of this is also, you understand there's bad things about the game, but it's a matter of, do you let what the bad parts of the game affect your love and enjoyment of playing the game as a whole? To me, I don't let it destroy the fact I enjoy playing the game. But we do have that kind of community where some of the people are annoying, some aren't. But it's always the ones that are the most annoying that are also the ones who are the most verbal. So I get you 100%.
Drinking?
Beer, of course. It's the weekend and I'm stuck wasting away in my room, imbibing libations. Alas, all by my own. If only I had a classy gentleman friend who'd go out drinking with me. But woe of woes, such a man is nary to be found.
Are you okay?
Never better. But you, instead of trying to put everything in its place, why don't you just go with the flow for a change?
With the flow.
It seems like you're desperately trying to find something. But if you don't plant yourself somewhere, you're just gonna blow away when the next big gust that comes along. And on that note,
So I will say this, guys. I do hope. Thank you again for joining me on my stream while we're still going. Once again, if you want to support the channel, check out Dubby Energy Drinks. Currently, they are in the middle of their solo leveling collab. So they have a Monarch. They have a Monarch flavor as well as the Igris flavor, which I have here. As well as they sell water bottles, hats, shirts as well. You can find all of that at the link, along with the other flavors they have. Using the coupon code in the description, save about 10% on your order. So thank you for that. Outside of the little part-time commercial,
make sure you're back in the door by curfew and all transgressions will be forgiven. Toodles.
on top of that, though, let me ask this. I know it's probably gonna be a really weird question on the biter end, but probably not. What movie are you guys excited for during the weekend? During the Memorial Day weekend, as well as during summer vacation, since it's coming up. I'm excited for Stitch. Me and the wife plan to go see that on release day. Well, on pre-release day. So we plan to go see it on Thursday in 3D. 3Ds, yeah. Hopefully the live action is good. It does not disrespect us lovely people who grew up with the original. If it wants to go that route, Disney, please don't. The movie was already perfect as is. I don't see a reason to need to do much changing. Now, outside of what I've seen from the trailers, that we're not getting a Jumba and Pleakley that are cross-dressed, it makes sense. Because that would be, unless they were going to make Jumba and Pleakley made from real life costumes, them being CGI and then putting clothes on them makes no sense. You're better off doing what they did and just made a full hologram cover up for them.
They have a few screws loose, but she's got a point. Maybe we should just try and go with the flow. See what comes of it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Man, this music is jamming. I'm enjoying the easy curb. So I want your guys' opinion. Are you guys enjoying more of the how do I put it? Are you guys enjoying more of the vertical, or are you guys the horizontal gameplay, or more of our vertical gameplay? I really would like your opinion on that, because depending on what you guys like, we can keep this one if you like it, or we can go back to the horizontals. We're gonna really try to test to see which one you guys are enjoying more. As well as try to figure out what game we are going to play, or we may alternate a horizontal day and a vertical day, while the vertical day is something more laid back. But we'll see what we can do. We'll see what we got to do and get those organized for you guys. Let's see. All right, let's go ahead and do our little task for the evening, and we'll probably end this one up after this hour. So I was just doing more. This is more of just a pop-up stream anyway, so we'll probably just get this done and go in and call it for the hour. But we'll finish up meeting all our classmates and getting them their books before we do that. A nice way to bring the spirit of my homeland along with me. All right, everybody's been handed their stuff here. Handing Eustace his booklet. All right, Eustace has his booklet now. Let's get the next one over to should be okay. Yeah, the next two are right here. Next, give it to Machias. Here's your book, bro. And then Elliot. All right. Let's finish up Elliot, and then we finished Elliot, and we still have another. We have another 4 classmates to go. Let's get Durham's done before we call it a night, and let's also take a check in on our favorite teacher. Oh, she's not there. Sarah's in there. She's not home. So, get this next book to Alyssa. I know this hasn't been eventful, just as eventful as a normal game, but it also has some slice of life moments as well. All right, the uncomfortability that comes with it. Okay. Let's give Laura her book. Laura has her book. Laura has her book. Let's go. Laura has her book. Laura has her book. Let's go. Laura has her book. 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 Then we gave it to Emma. So she has hers. And we have one more after her. And then last but not least, Fee. He gets her book. Okay, we're good. All right, everybody has their workbooks. Let's see what's going on downstairs before we end it. See if we missed anything. Oh, there's our lovely teacher. Alrighty. Love our teacher. Love our teacher so much. But that's neither here nor there. Let's go ahead and save. And call it a day. Alright, guys. Once again, I want to thank every single one of you guys for coming to join me on stream today. Hope you had a amazing day. I know I did. Thanks for having fun with me for this hour. I will see you guys next time. We'll go ahead and continue further into this. I'll do a roll of the coin to see if we're gonna do it widescreen, vertical or horizontal, or we may even switch the game up for a little bit. But we'll see what goes on in the next stream. Once again, I'll see you guys next time. Like I always say, for those who are very familiar with my stream, you are too important to the world. You are important to me. You are important to somebody. Don't forget to show some love to your friends and family. I will catch you guys in the next stream. Later. Peace.